Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in again for another video from me. Today is one of my favorite type of videos to do, and that's a favorites video. So this is going to be a July favorites. So July was really fun for me. I went on vacation to New England. You guys saw my vlogs on that. If you haven't, go check them out. So we basically went to some spooky places in New England, in Connecticut, in Massachusetts. We even stopped by Rhode Island. So we had a blast, and I got a few things, souvenirs, and I have a few of them here, not all of them. Today I have a combination of different things. Some stuff I got on vacation, some stuff I got thrift shopping, because I did, when I got back, I spent the day and went to Goodwill, and I went to other thrift stores, so yeah. That's always fun. And it's getting close to Halloween, so they had a few Halloween things. And yeah, so let that begin. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the most exciting stuff to me, which was stuff to my trip. So as I'm looking at some of the stuff and holding some of the stuff, I'm just reminiscing about my trip and wishing I was back there. It's just so beautiful, and there's so many trees. And there's so many awesome like witch stores and Wiccan stores, like modern witchcraft stores. They're just so awesome, and just like the cobblestone walkways, and the buildings were all so old, the homes are so old. Like I just am obsessed. And there's so many trees. There's so many trees. Yeah. That was depressing to come home. We flew into LA and we were back in the LA traffic, and it was just like it was very sad. Very sad and kind of bitchy that day, because I was just like, I don't want to be back here. I don't, but I'm going to school still, and Tyler works in LA, and blah blah blah. So yeah, but eventually we'll move, just not now. And it was just sad. So anyway, now I'm here and I can share the stuff and happy memories. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with, I didn't get much from the Lizzie Borden house. That I wanted to get a lot of stuff, but I was just really crunched on money. So I will just show you one cool thing that I got, and that is this mug. So I thought this was super cool. It's literally just Lizzie Borden's face, and then it has on the back the Lizzie Borden Bed and Breakfast Museum, 92 2nd Street, Fall River, Massachusetts. So it's super cool. I haven't used it yet because I just want to like savor it. It's very creepy. My boyfriend Tyler was laughing because he opened our cupboard and he was like, oh my god, she's staring right fucking at me, and she's so creepy, and we had a crazy time there. So yeah, definitely weird. Definitely a weird experience. I talked about it, I blogged about it, vlogged and blogged, so I'll put the link below for those of you who haven't read my blog on it. But it was super, super weird. And watch the vlog so you can hear like my experiences. I had took a little video in the house. I took some photos. So yeah, check out that video. I'll put it below. But this is the one souvenir I got from there. I think it's cool. Let's move on to Salem. So the next day we went to Salem, and the biggest thing I got, I will share with you guys first, is, and it's so big and it's so cozy. I got this so cool Salem, Massachusetts sweater. I love it. It has a beautiful, cute, like vintage old school witch riding a broom. Established 1626. It's another thing about New England. Everything is so old and amazing. It's August, so it's super freaking hot. But I can't wait to wear it like in October, and it's gonna be so nice. But we went to, I have to think of the name. I don't remember the name. So we went to the Covens Cottage. Oh my god. The Covens Cottage. The Covens Cottage in Salem. And I grabbed this beautiful pendant. And it's a Wiccan pendant, and it means new beginnings. So there's a beautiful like concept of a goddess there. So it's new beginnings, and I thought that was wonderful. Something that I'm sort of working on right now is just a new slate of my life, so this was perfect for me. So cool to get from like an authentic, witchcraft store in Salem, because there's a lot of them, and it's really cool. Like the culture is really alive there, and they've made it into something beautiful from something tragic. So they've created something wonderful, and and reducing stereotypes about Wicca and witchcraft, and they've made it something beautiful from something that people were definitely stereotyped and killed for, which was terrible. The ignorance was so terrible back then, but they've really made it something beautiful now. There was a lot of mainstream people, you know, tourist type mainstream people that were in the stores and just were very appreciative and, you know, taking it very seriously and taking it all in. So I thought that was really cool. I really love that about Salem. Another thing I got, some more of a souvenir thing, I got this from the Witch Museum gift shop, and it's a little salt and pepper shaker set, and it's a witch and a kitty giving each other kisses, and I thought that was so freaking cute. And my salt and pepper shakers broke. I had a Frankenstein monster and Bride of Frankenstein monster kissing little guys that I got from Sourpuss like 3 years ago, but they recently broke. So when I saw this little pair duo, I was like, oh, it reminds me of me and my kitties, my black kitties and my non-black kitties. So yeah, very cute. Ta-da! So just a few more things that I got. I got this really cute little magnet. Greetings from Salem. It's just like a cute little vintage Greetings from Salem with the vintage pumpkins and witch and moon, traditional Halloween decor. And then it has the witch house in the background, which is where the judges lived from the trial. So it's a beautiful house, and that's in the background. So yeah. Another thing, this is again just like a cheapy thing, is just a little postcard, but I really liked the picture on it. So, Witch City, Salem, and it has, this witch is so, I mean, it's so prominent in the city. Like, people have it on their houses. So there was like, you know, in the neighborhoods, and like the suburban, I guess suburban neighborhoods, people have these on their houses. I thought that was really cool. So yeah, that was it. So that was my little mini haul for my trip. If I find any other stuff, I'll make sure I do a video on that. I want to talk about my favorite books of the month. I picked up this book from Barnes & Noble right before my trip because I go through books really quickly, so I wanted to grab one for my trip, and I just picked this up, and this is from Madeline Rue, I want to say, Rowe it could be, and it's Asylum. It's a teen fiction type book, but I love to read those. It's an easy read, short chapters, and just a good story. It's very good. If you like mental health history or like abandoned asylum history, if you like spooky, mysterious reads that aren't, I mean, it's not like scary, but it's spooky, mysterious, and cute. Like, it's kind of like comfort book, I guess, and it's an easy read. So very good. Basically, he goes to college, and then he realizes that where he's going to college was actually an asylum where like a lot of bad shit went down, which is pretty normal for asylum history. Mental health history is not that pretty. Weird things start happening to him. He starts making weird connections. He realizes that like he might be connected to some of the people that worked there. So it's really interesting. So that's the first book, and I finished that one. I think on my trip I finished that one, so like in the middle of July, and then I've been reading the second one, Sanctum, and I think I'm a little more than halfway through this one. I think I'm like 60% because I do Goodreads, and it tells me what percentage I'm at. So yeah, this is a really good book too. So there are a lot of books. I'm trying to think of how many there are. There are quite a few sequels to this book. I want to say there's like 6 or something. Don't get me wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 6. She wrote a lot of them. But yeah, those are my 2 favorite books. That's my favorite book series, my 2 favorites of July. The last things I have, just a few more things. This one is really random, but this is more of like a productivity life hack product, I guess. So, okay, so I went through this thing because I have a 15-inch MacBook. It's a bit large, and I felt like it was a bit large since the day I bought it. So what I was trying to do was sell my MacBook to get a 13-inch MacBook so that when I go back to school and I'm writing my thesis or I'm recording videos or whatever, it'll be a little more easy, like there's more mobility. I couldn't really sell it for a price that I was okay with, so I went ahead and just used an iPad, my iPad that I had, and just bought one of these keyboards. Now, this may seem like a very funny, weird favorite of the month, but I am super excited about this. So this is the Logitech keyboard slash case. So it was about $60. That's okay because I sold an old computer to Best Buy and they gave me store credit, so I got this expensive guy. So it's a case, it's got makeup on it, but it's a case and keyboard and it's freaking amazing. It works really well and it basically serves as a laptop for me. The week before last, it was a huge highlight in my house for me. I was super, super excited, and that's all I could talk about. I was so excited to get it. I was so excited to set it up, and it's been wonderful. So I can go on Facebook more and go on Tumblr more, because I'm not huge on being on my phone. I love my phone, but I'm not keeping up with things as much on my phone. So I feel like with my social media presence, with school, with YouTube, with all that stuff, I can just have it all right here. I can throw it in my bag, which is always very large, but not large enough for my computer, and it was not going to break my back when I go to school. So this is so exciting, guys. Super exciting shit. Super grown-up stuff. Yeah, Logitech keyboard folio. Keyboard folio Logitech. Very good, very good. Anyway, and it's Bluetooth, so you don't have to connect to anything. You just charge it, and it's awesome. Okay, so, one more thing in the line of makeup, since I forgot. One more thing, and this is something I'm get late on this train, like I am on most things, is the Lunatic Cosmetic Labs Mystify and Mattifying Powder. I love it. I got it, and I seriously love it. I thought it was just the hype of it. Like, I never really bought anything from them, and I sort of thought it was just like, oh, you know, it's really pretty. It's you know, the shape is cool, the design is cool, and I thought that was it, but it's actually works really, really well. So I love it, and I've been using that as my powder. So that's definitely my July favorite as well. When I went to the thrift store, I got a few things, house stuff. Some of the stuff was too heavy to bring out here to show you guys, but I promise I will when I do a house tour. I kind of want to save a lot of that stuff for when I do a house tour because I want to do that eventually. So I got this little pumpkin guy, and he's purple, and he doesn't work. And it's so lame showing you guys this, but I just love him, and he was cheap. And usually these guys are like $15 for whatever reason because they're all glittery and they light up. But this guy was like $4. So I was like, yes, I'm getting him. And he was like one of the only Halloween decorations that they had. So I got him. I love purple Halloween decorations. I just love purple. I just love purple. I don't know. So yeah, that's exciting. That's really exciting. My summer has flown by, but these are some of the goodies that I've gotten. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching as always. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite stuff was, what you want to see more of, and have a great morning, day, or night. Thanks, guys. See you later. The last thing I have for you guys for my July favorites video is this guy. Yay! Cookie jar. So this is actually going to be a dog / cat treat jar, but it's a vintage Halloween cookie jar, and I just thought it was so cool. It needs to be painted a little bit because it's a little chopped up, whatever, but yeah. So it's a little jar, and it's so, so cute. Again, I bought them out of whatever Halloween decorations they had, and they were not surprised, and they did not ask why I was buying Halloween decorations because this. And also my boyfriend was with me, so they never asked us, but yeah. So I basically got these two guys. This can technically be considered my first Halloween haul, I guess, of the season. But no, there will be more of that coming.